Hi, I'm Kurtdale Clark, the Artistic Director for Maine State Music Theatre, and we're here at the amazing Westbrook Performing Arts Center getting ready for our production of Jersey Boys.
I love you, baby, and if it's quite all right, I need you, baby.
One of the things that is so special about this show is the simplicity of this show. It's a unit set, and the costumes depict a general feel of the time period, but they're not fancy, they're not special. The end result, though, is so over-the-top special that you think to yourself, how can all that simplicity end up in something so magical? But it does. Jersey Boys is an electric show that doesn't need any bells or whistles because the show itself is just so good. So Jersey Boys chronicles the life of the Four Seasons and everything that happened that ended up creating the Four Seasons. So they weren't the Four Seasons from the beginning. You'll watch their life from very young. I mean, we have Frankie Valli at age 16 in the show, all the way through superstardom, and it's a pretty joyous ride in the end. It all starts with the music. The music is in your soul. Even if you don't know you know this music, the minute it starts, you're like, oh yeah, I do know that song, and love that song. But I think the story is actually the most compelling part of this show because their sort of rags to riches tale, their Cinderella tale of how they became who they are and what they went through on the way to the fame and fortune that still endures today. That's the amazing part, and it says to anybody else out there in the world, you can do this, you can make this happen, and people like hearing that story. So we look at this as either a rags to riches or a pursuing the American dream story, and the reality is it's both. Both of those things happened, and I think that's always the case, because even though they had goals and desires and dreams, there had to be some luck involved, and there was some luck involved, and grit and determination, and there were roadblocks in their way all along the way. But they just kept jumping over those roadblocks and finding a way to succeed. Personal relationships got in the way. They found a way to fight through those things. Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons had a songbook that is second to none. I mean, there's like 35 numbers that were in the top 10. Sherry, Walk Like a Man, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. The songbook is endless. So when you go to cast Jersey Boys, it is a very specific set of talents, and the bottom line is they have to sound like the Four Seasons. Luckily, this show has toured the world, and it's like the #3 most seen show in the last 10 years. So there are a lot of guys that have done the show, which is a brilliant thing for us because we have a very short rehearsal process. So we've sort of, coming out of the pandemic, been able to sort of pick and choose which guys get to come here to do the show. And our director, choreographer, musical director, and myself have collected a very special group of guys and gals that'll be here to do that show. I'm excited to have Jersey Boys here at the Westbrook Performing Arts Center because in our normal venue, the Pickard, which is a beautiful auditorium right there in Brunswick on the campus of Bowdoin College, we only seat 600 people. Westbrook Performing Arts Center seats 1,000 people, so it's very exciting to me to have the extra seats for this very special show, Jersey Boys. Maine State Music Theatre's production of Jersey Boys in the Westbrook Performing Arts Center for the first time ever, September 1st through the 19th. Do not miss this special show.
When